Aries, Aries, Aries. What do you have going on? Nerve-wracking. I'm hearing y'all trying to relax so bad, but y'all keep biting your nails. Like anxieties through the roof. Upset. Your birthday's coming up. What's the matter? Stink? Okay, if it didn't pass, then it's coming up. Or your birthday just passed. You got a new, fresh, clean slate now. What's the issue? What we nervous about? What we shaking in our boots? Shiver me timbers, I'm hearing. Like, what's going on? Take a shot. Don't take 12, take 2. And move the fuck on. Okay? Stop holding on to that past. Stop reminiscing. All you think about is the past, the past, the past. You'll never have a future if you stuck in that past. Okay? Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but didn't. Okay? There's nothing you can change now. There's nothing you can do about it now. What happened, happened. If people don't want to deal with you, then they're not going to deal with you. If you don't want to deal with them people, then don't deal with them people. Why do you put so much pressures and restraints on yourself to do things you don't want to do for real? If you're done with it, be done with it. And if you're not, you ain't got no choice but to be. All right? Start asking yourself the hard questions. Is this worth my time? Is this worth my energy? Is this making me any money? If it's not, tell it to go to hell. Period. You look like a shit show. Okay? You haven't been yourself, lady. Get yourself together. You're a hot mess. Facts. Clean yourself up. You're a shit show. You got a lot going on. Your mental is all over the place. Your living situation's all over your place. Your life is all over the place. You just need some self-care time. Sometimes just do your hair. Get all dressed up. Just make yourself feel nice. You don't even have to go nowhere. You can go to the damn Chipotle, McDonald's. Just get dressed up and go out somewhere. Give yourself a moment just to not live in your head. Just like detach yourself from the world for a second. Because that's what you need. You need a break. A long one, actually. And if you can't get a long one, please get you a few hours just to yourself. Because there's a lot going on and you need to relax. And the eclipse brought a lot of energy. And a lot of back energy that you had that you had worked up years and years ago. All the emotions are just flowing right now. Like you're very emotional as well. You may be crying a lot. 1 second you're crying, next thing you happy, then you mad again. Like your emotions are all over the place, Aries. You may be getting a lot of headaches. Like you just have a lot going on. It's okay. You have a lot going on. We all have a lot going on. Your life is a product of what you've done. Okay? If you haven't put the proper work in, you're not gonna have any proper results. If you haven't done certain things that you know you need to do, then what are you waiting on? What are you expecting, honestly? You cannot do nothing and expect everything. That's not going to work, Aries. You have to do something different in order to get something different, okay? Doing the same thing over and over again is what? Insanity. And we know you're a little crazy, but you ain't insane, Buki. You know what you're doing. So start fixing what you're doing. Start changing your behaviors, changing where you go, the people you hang out with, how you speak, and how you speak to others plays a part. Something for Aries. Now is not the fucking time to live and dwell. Now not the time to have the pity party for yourself. Oh, I should have did this. Oh, they did me like that. Oh, the world is trying to eat me up. It's not the time for the pity party. Now's the time to gather your shit up, put your ducks in a row, and deal with your life, okay? You're not getting any younger. Shit is hitting the fan day by day, and you have to have a plan. And if you don't, you need one. And I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow. Take your time with this plan, but start making a plan. What do you want your life to look like in the next 5 years? Shit, what do you want your life to look like in the next 5 months? Start there. You have to start somewhere. You cannot just be up in the air, let anything and everything happen, rolling with the punches all day. We're too old for fucking wing it, okay? Things have to be strategically planned out. Especially for you. You got way too much going on at one time. And wonder why you're overstimulated as fuck. You're not tired, you're not stressed out, you're overstimulated. Too much is happening at one time. And you don't know what the fuck to do with yourself. You just like brain fart sometime. Like your shit just stops. And I understand that. You have a right to have a moment where it's just like, I have to shut my brain off because it's too much going on. So give yourself that time. You feel like you have to keep going and going and going and going, and it's not necessary. It's not everybody else's fault. It's yours. Ah, I love when spirit backing me up. You're a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. Yeah, things that didn't work out for you were strategically your fault. It's not nobody else's business. It's not nobody else you can blame it on. You're grown. What didn't work out for you didn't work out for you because you didn't want it to, and you didn't make the effort for it to. So stop saying, "Oh, it's this person's fault. It's my parents' fault. Is this her?" At what point do we take accountability? At one point do we say that we played a part in the fucked up shit that happened? Okay? Stop with the pity party trying to blame it on somebody else. Make better... Oh, and it keeps coming out. Make better fucking choices. If you're pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. Exactly. If you want different things, you have to do different things. Stop saying, "Oh, I don't have this because of this. I didn't do that because of that." Stop making excuses for yourself, first of all, because that's what makes you do worse. When you start saying, "Okay, I should have did this, but I didn't, but it's okay." No, it's not fucking okay. It's not okay because you're not getting any younger. Life is just passing you by and you haven't gotten shit done. Nothing. No plans. You had all these plans when you graduated high school, or all these plans when you were younger, and now that you're older, you're just sitting the fuck around, not doing anything that you're passionate about. You're just complacent with what you have and who you are and who you're around. And that's not okay. That's not making your heart happy. That's not making your life happy. That's not creating generational wealth. You want these things. You have these ideas. You just don't want to put your best foot forward. And that's fucking sad. Honestly, Aries, the things that you want, you're scared as fuck to go get. And you have to sit down with yourself and figure out why that is. What makes you so doubtful? What makes you so also naive as well? Stop believing what the fuck everybody is telling you. Or because motherfuckers love to sell you a dream and you believe it every time. You're going to buy it every single time, Aries. Every single time. And I understand it's a childhood wound. Not knowing, not understanding, not being able to figure things out on your own. But as an adult, you have no choice but to figure these things out. No choice. And I don't care who you have with you. I don't care if you're married or not. At some point, you're going to have to make decisions on your own. And stand up for your damn self. Oh my God. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some fucking alone time. And you know why. Because you have things that you need to figure the fuck out. And just drinking and smoking ain't going to help you do them. Stressing ain't either. You need to get your notebook and get to writing. For real. Shame, regret, and guilt, those are bullshit. Forgive yourself and let that shit go. Stop beating yourself up for shit that happened 5 years ago, 5 months ago. You gotta stop beating yourself up for shit that happened yesterday. There's nothing you can change in those moments. What happened has happened. Let that shit go and move the fuck on. Okay? You cannot keep beating yourself up. You're not gonna have nothing or nobody if you keep living like that. Give yourself some credit as well. You're not a horrible individual. And you know that. You're very loving. You're very caring. You just got to find the people to be that towards. You have a very poor judging character. Okay? You do not know how to pick friends, partners, or anything of the sort. Detox, yes. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that asshole, and throw some shit out. Yeah, you need to declutter. Maybe clean out your closet, clean out your house, clean out your room. Get away from them people that just ain't never got nothing good to say, never got nothing good going on, never got no good ideas for you. Somebody always just want to talk shit and just be on the phone, or talk shit and just want to be around you. No, then this goes for friends, family included. Or partners as well. You don't need none of that negative energy around you. You got your own shit going on in your own head. You don't need nobody added onto it. Take a fucking trip. You need it. You need to get away, okay? And even if you don't have the money or the time to go away, you need a day trip just out. 4 or 5 hours, you on the town by yourself. And that don't cost nobody. You can go to the damn... You can go to the damn library for a damn walk around the mall. I don't care. Just walk around outside. Go to the park. Sit down for a minute. Sit in the grass. Sit on a bench for a little while. Just get yourself that time to just breathe, okay? Because you feeling like you fucking suffocated, and it's not fair to yourself or the other people that are around you that have no choice but to deal with you. Especially when you got that little stank-ass attitude, and you know what I'm talking about. 11:22. On the clock as I'm spitting. Make it rain, make it rain. You're so focused on this money. If you ain't happy, the money ain't never gonna flow right. Okay? If you don't have the plan, you ain't never gonna have the money. If you don't have the ambition to do something different, you're never going to have the money. If you're not being positive, putting your best foot forward, doing what you need to do out of life, that money is never going to come. You slaving for something that don't make you happy is a sad case. That's not what life is about. It's a short ride. You have to enjoy it as best as you can. You are the shit. Stop forgetting that. Stop forgetting that. I don't know who told you or who fucked with your self-esteem. It may be from childhood, a parent. I'm seeing like a very abusive mother, and mentally, physically, spiritually, or all the above. And it's just like it fucked with who you are as a human being and who you are as a person, but you know who the fuck you are now, so don't let nobody take that away from you, okay? You've had a long, hard life, and you finally start giving yourself good things. Continue to do that. Don't fall into those old habits, okay? But before you had no control over what was happening when you were a child. But now that you're an adult, the ball is in your court. Everything you do is for you and about you. Okay? It's a selfish moment. And whether you have children, whether you live with somebody, whether you have a partner, this is your selfish moment. Okay? I'm not saying be neglectful. I'm saying take time to dedicate to you. Because if it's no you, how's it going to be anybody else? This is your life. You are the main character. Stop letting other people run your book. Having other people write your story. It's not fair to you. Start giving yourself the proper credit, Aries. And I can keep telling you that. You need a good fucking cry. Get that ugly cry on. Let that shit out. Your soul needs you. Stop thinking you're the strongest, the toughest, and the buffest. All right? We all go through shit. We all hurt. Okay? We all get heartbroken. We're all upset. We all stressed. Sometimes life is just too much. Sometimes we just can't get it right. And that's okay. And you can cry about it. Let it the fuck out. But after you cry, as long as you get back up and do your big one, that's all that matters. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be upset for a while. But just don't stay down. You always get back up, no matter how many times you fall. Stop letting yourself fall so much and you not having nothing to say about it, though. That's the problem. Speak up and stop obsessing over things. If you can't change it, then you can't change it. Then you cannot go back and take back what you said, what they said, or what they did, or what you did. Okay? So you ask for forgiveness and you go about your life. And I'm talking about from God and from yourself, because you don't forgive yourself for nothing. You don't miss a beat on you. But when it's somebody else, you quick to just, okay, sweep everything under the rug. But what about you? When it comes to you, you beating yourself in the head 1,000 trillion times with a motherfucking hammer. How is that fair? How is that fair? Give you the same grace that you give everybody else. It's not your fault. It's not everybody else's fault. It's yours. It keeps coming out. Stop having the pity parties for yourself as well. Okay? I understand. Some days you're beating yourself in the head, and the other days you're giving yourself a little too much slack, okay? Sometimes you have to take that accountability, but take the accountability, realize what you did wrong, what you'll not do again, and move forward. I'm going to say that again. Take the accountability, realize what you did wrong, and what you're not going to do again, and move on. It's not a life sentence. You don't have to keep going back and forth. I should have did. Oh my God, I shouldn't have did. No, there's nothing you can do about it. It happened already. It's over with, Bookie. It's up and stuck there. Simple. Up and stuck there. One more for the Aries. That energy is so it's just chaotic, but it's beautiful at the same time. That it's beauty through the storm is what I'm hearing. Beauty through the storm. You just gotta deal with it, okay? But not hold it in. Dealing with it is not holding in. Do you think keeping all your emotions to yourself and just like crying in the corner alone it's healing you? And it's not, because it's the same thing that you did when you were confirmation work. That's the same thing you did when you were a kid. Held everything on your chest. Again, confirmation work. Held everything on your chest. Never let it out. And now look at you as an adult, lashing out. Don't know how to manage your emotions. Don't know how to deal with other people and their emotions. People pleasing. Just let anything slide. Having little episodes because you don't know how to deal with yourself or others or their emotions or yours. You have to get a hold on that, Aries. You have to. And please be more confident in who you are, because you know exactly who you are. It doesn't take a rocket science to know who you are and what you're capable of doing. Stop downplaying yourself, especially for the motherfuckers that ain't nowhere near as good as you. Okay? We're not going to say we're better than anybody, but you kind of are, Bookie. You kind of are, and you just got to know that. Okay? And that's okay. It's safe to say. It's not cocky. It's facts. Whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time to make any rational, crazy-ass decision. Not the time to be doing anything crazy, sending any crazy messages, making any big, crazy decisions. Right now is to be sitting down, making your strategic, step-by-step life plan. Because you have to put something in order, Aries. You have to. You can't let it just your life keep flying by. You're getting too old for the fucking wing it. I'm not going to say it again. Have you eaten? You acting like a big ass baby. Yeah, you're a grown woman or a grown man. The way you're acting is very naive, very childish, very juvenile. Okay? Stop acting like you're a kid. Life is lifing. And it's going to keep going. Life don't stop for nobody. So you better get in emotions on things or this thing's going to keep eating you up. And you don't want it to. I know it. And you deserve more. So give yourself more. Be more for yourself. If you can't do that for nobody else, you have to do it for yourself, Aries. One more for the Aries, and I'm going to get them up out of here. Fucking apologize to the people that you did wrong and to yourself as well for doing yourself wrong. Because you keep doing yourself a disservice by letting people shit on you every chance they could get, and you don't say anything about it. Stand up for your motherfucking self. You're not a child anymore. Maybe back then you didn't have no voice, but now you have one. So stomp when you speak, okay? Stand on business. Stop letting any and everybody just get to you, and anybody and everybody just say anything to you. You're not a kid, okay? And I don't even care if this is your mother, because I'm hearing you somebody's kid, but you're not a kid no more. You got your own. And stop obsessing over things that you can't fix or you can't control. Like I said, it shoulda, coulda, woulda, but didn't. Now what you gonna do after that? Make a different plan, okay? If plan A don't work, what is plan B, C, E, D, E, F, G? Have it all your ducks in a row so nobody can tell you nothing. And if the first plan don't work, you got something stability for yourself. That's what we're focused on as adults. Stability. That's all you want because you've never had that, even as a young child. But now it's then it was your parents' job. But now it's your job to make your life what you want. So you cannot say that things are not going your way or your life doesn't look a certain way because you didn't make it that way. And that's the problem. You're so scared to put yourself out there. You're so scared to make those steps. You're so scared to make those moves because you're so stuck in your ways and stuck in who you are. That's just not going to work this year anymore. Okay? If you want things and you want things to change, you have to make them change. Okay? Nothing's going to fall into your fucking lap. The shit is not going to drop from the sky. That's not how it works. And you know that by now. But yet you're still sitting there la, 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 waiting for shit to drop from the sky. It's not going to happen, babe. Get up and make that shit happen for yourself because you are capable and willing to. And it has nothing to do with money. So please stop talking about that finance. So I keep saying, but the money. Once you become happy and start putting those steps into order, applying for the housing you want, applying for the job you want, applying for the schools you want to go to, applying yourself for the things that you want to do. Once you start putting those steps in, the universe and God is always going to hold it down. All the time. They just gotta see that you're trying, that you want more. But you sitting around soaking, playing the victim all the time, ain't gonna get you no fucking where, Aries. That victim mentality that you've had for years is not cutting it anymore. Okay? You're a big boss and you have to live in that big boss energy. Playing small is not gonna do it for you anymore. It's not gonna do it for anybody anymore because nobody's dealing with that shit anymore. Except yourself. Okay? Because you're the only one catering to you, babying you. You're a grown-up, okay? Nobody's going to keep babying you. And you need to stop babying yourself because you're letting life pass you the fuck by. Don't talk to anyone. What does it say? Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some fucking alone time. And you know why? Because I'm getting on your ass and now you got a lot of shit to think about and a lot of shit to work through. And I'm not saying be whole hard on yourself. I'm saying you have to put that fire underneath your own ass. You don't have nobody to tell you what to do. Like when you was younger, your mom, your dad told you wash the dishes, clean up your room, get your stuff ready for school tomorrow. You don't have nobody putting these things in order for you. So that doesn't mean they don't need to get done. That just means you have to know when to get them done. Stop letting your days just go past and go past, go past. You're not a child. You're not a child. Nobody should have to tell you when and where to do things. Believe what you see. And if you don't, believe what you see. Face reality or live in fucking la la land. I was about to say fuck reality. Yeah, you just want to live in delusion. You want to live in your own world, in your own bubble, in your own head. And that's not reality. That's not the real world. And you're going to fall on your face every time you think that's what's going on. Because it's not. See things for what they are, people for what they are, and life for what it is. Okay? And in this part, it is your world and it is what you make it, but at some point you have to live in the actual world and get with the flow of things, get with the program, okay? Because life doesn't stop for nobody, like I said. One more for the Aries and I'm getting you out of here. And put the fucking phone down. Way too much screen time. All you do is scroll on that damn Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, like Twitter. Like, do something fucking productive with your life. Do something with your days other than that. Pick up a book and read it, okay? And I don't care if you read hot garbage like I do, okay? Because I love me an urban fiction book, an urban novel, okay? Love it. Anything to stimulate my mind that keep me off this phone. And you need to do the same. And if you can find books with the things that you like or that you are interested in or like the type of career that you're about to start, because you are going to be looking for a new career soon. Start looking for books that have like medical. Somebody wants to do medical. So start reading medical books or medical fiction books about doctors. Like things like Grey's Anatomy, but in a book version. Things like that. Start articulating yourself. Start asking more of yourself. Being more for yourself. 11:33 on the clock when I say this. I love you, Aries. You have so much potential. So many opportunities. So many new things coming in. But they will all pass you by if you don't get your mind right. You have to get with the program. You have to wake up. You have to grow up. I'm sorry, I just ate y'all up a little bit. I'm not sorry, honestly. They said don't be sorry because they needed that. I'm actually not sorry, but y'all know I love y'all. But y'all gotta get it right. Y'all do. Y'all deserve it. Y'all owe it to yourself, if nobody. Living, loving light, Aries. Good night.